Eric, you guys, I guess we're up 53-51 there with, I think a little over 6 left. And then the Aggies outscored you 11-3 down the stretch. What do you think happened in that stretch at the end?
Well, we haven't been very good closing on the road at all, Bob. It's been we've lost a tremendous amount of close games. So closing has been an issue for this group. It started at the end of the half when Hefner hit the three, and then they came out and knocked down threes to start the second half. And then our shot selection, our passing was poor late game. 1 of 10 from three in the second half. And then, we shoot 50% from the foul line in a close game. That's not a recipe to win a game. And then we gave up, 6 of 12 from three for them. And, I've said it all year long. If we don't guard the three, we're not going to win games. And, defensively, we were better rebounding the ball than we were in Bud Walton. But they did come up with some crucial rebounds and again, just our shot selection and struggled to close games.
And then no, Nick didn't play in the second half. Was he okay physically, or what went into that?
Yeah, we're just trying to win. We're just trying to win a game and keep our season alive.
You just feel like he's not ready for a game like this, maybe?
Yeah, we're just going to keep trying to work everybody in and
Scotty.
Thanks.
Yeah, Eric, this is 3 SEC road losses now for you guys after leading by at least 10 at some point. Just, I know you mentioned the struggles closing games, but is there a theme? And I mean, just what led to it tonight?
Well, I said, Scotty, that this team has struggled, unlike a group that I've had, since I've been coaching college. This group has struggled to finish games. We played a close game against Creighton. We played a great game against Baylor and came up short. So, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. We have not played good. I just explained everything. We gave up 6 of 12 from three. We went 1 of 10 from three in the second half. So we went 1 of 10 from three in the second half. They hit a 3 at the end of the half, and then they hit 2 or 3 early in the second half, and therefore you're going to lose the basketball game.
Curtis.
AB also mentioned shot selection for you guys down the stretch. What could have been done to get cleaner looks?
Well, I don't think we're a 3-point shooting team, and we went 1 of 10 from three in the second half. So, paint points are what we live on. Free throws attempted are what we live on, and so that was an issue. I mean, sharing the ball was not an issue. We had 17 assists to their 9. So, it's frustrating. I thought we had a really good game plan. I thought we followed it perfectly in the first half. Game gets close, and we've got to be able to counter when another team makes a run. I've said it for 4 years. There's 3 runs in every game. You control 2. I mean, we led the game for 31 minutes on the road, and we're unable to close the game out.
Curtis.
Coach, I'm curious if you saw any adjustments in particular out of Texas A&M offensively in the second half, or was it just a matter of them starting to hit shots there?
Well, they were 11 of 27, Curtis, from the field, so they shot 40%. Not great, not bad, but the 4, as I've mentioned, they went 4 of 5 from three. And we shoot 36% in the second half. So, therein lies the outcome.
And Wade Taylor had 16 of his 18 in the second half. I guess, what did you see that got him going?
Well, I think he had 18 or 19 in Bud Walton. You know, he's one of the best scoring guards in the league. He's quick. He's one of the best free throw attempt players in the country. He got 5 FTAs, which is a pretty good number, but not anything that, you know, that killed us. Again, his 3-point, I mean, his 3 for 5 from 3 really hurt us. They made 6 threes and he made 3 of them. So his deep 3-point shots, I thought, affected the game tremendously.
Hutch.
Coach, it seemed like Devo had a pretty nice bounce back game, but maybe struggled a little bit there down the stretch. Just how would you assess his overall performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, there's no question that our entire team struggled the last 5 minutes of the game and most of the second half.
We'll have a quick turnaround, so we'll take some questions on Florida. Bob.
Yeah, Eric, I don't know if you heard, Florida announced Castleton broke his hand, so he's out. How do you see that impacting the game and what that does to Florida?
Probably the same impact that you know, I mean, we've had Brazil out the whole year, and you know, if you look at injuries, you know, it allows opportunities for other guys to play. Florida played a really good last 15 minutes of the game today against Ole Miss. Todd Golden's a very good coach. They have a talented roster. Somebody else will get an opportunity, and their style of play, I thought in the second half tonight, you know, they adjusted really well. They still have a big guy inside in number 33, who's a big, strong player. And they'll have a little bit more probably perimeter players on Saturday.
And you guys are both obviously fighting your guts out for NCAA bid. You guys are in a little bit better shape. You're at home, obviously, but how big are the stakes, you know, for this game Saturday? You know, maybe especially for Florida, but you guys being at home, you really can't afford another home loss.
Yeah, I mean, we have to. I mean, we have 3. You know, I mean, we got to just try to play for 40 minutes, Bob.
Scotty.
Yeah, Eric, just overall thoughts on the Twins tonight, and then AB's 8 assists, just and I guess just sharing the basketball in general.
Yeah, again, I thought our 17 assist ball movement was not a problem at all. Anthony's, I thought he played really well. I mean, his shot selection was good. He tried to get others, you know, involved. I thought he saw over the defense really well. And then I thought the Mitchell twins did a really good job of interior defense. Obviously, you know, the foul trouble hurt us in the first half with both of them, as well as Walsh fouling out again tonight. You know, so those guys played well inside both Mitchells.
Curtis.
Coach, Florida's got a top 20 adjusted adjusted defensive efficiency. It seems like that's every team that you see in the SEC nowadays. Just curious, you know, what are some of the keys to maybe attacking them and finding some success on Saturday?
Well, I think shot selection is always, you can always start with that. You can always, you know, go to pace of play. And you're right, every night. I mean, I told the staff before the game, every night it seems like they come in and we tell the team that we're facing one of the nation's best defensive teams. So, you know, I mentioned Todd Golden. I got tremendous respect for him. He's a coach that comes from the St. Mary's tree of Randy Bennett. I've known Todd since he played in college at St. Mary's, and obviously Coach Bennett was a graduate assistant when I played at San Diego. So those guys playing for Coach Bennett, he's one of the best defensive coaches in college basketball and has been that way for over 20 years. So they have really, really solid defensive principles. And they're definitely, Florida's a hard team to score on.
Hutch.
Yeah, Coach, after a couple of tough losses and with 5 games left, how confident are you that this group can get back on track?
Well, every game we have is hard. I mean, you know, this team's still got to grow in a lot of areas, and we only have 5 games to go. So, you know, we got to get ready for Florida.
Thank you, Coach.